Hello, and welcome back to the Collegian Podcast. We're your hosts. I'm David O'Brien.
And I'm Kylie McGovern. Welcome back to the pod.
Cheers. Not going to cheers with us?
Oh, my bad.
It's okay.
I thought that was like a YouTube kind of thing.
Either
No,
way,
you can be a
we'll
part
all
of
do
it.
it.
Yeah, we're all in this together. Today we have a very special episode. If you've ever seen the show Hot Ones, we're going to be having a hot wing for each question. We're going to have 8 hot wings over the course of the episode as we talk to Tyler. We're very stressed because all 3 of us are very bad with hot sauce, which is why it's going to be entertaining. So let's get started, shall we?
Yeah.
Tyler, do you want to introduce yourself before we get into it?
Yeah, there's not really much for me to say. I'm Tyler Williams. Like he said, horrible with hot sauce. Probably the worst person that you know. I once cried when eating what was considered a very sweet thing. So it should be fun. You guys can laugh at my pain, and this will be.
Hey, we're going to be in the pain with you. They're going to be laughing at all 3 of us.
It's going to be a great time for you.
All right, let's get cracking. I'm so nervous. Grab a wing.
Do you guys like the flats or like the...
I like the flat ones.
That's what I like best.
All right, save me the drums then, I guess, because I am a big drum guy. Big drum guy, man.
Okay.
Little drummer boy over here. All right, so this is the first wing. There's hot sauce
So
on
we're
it.
going to ask you a question?
Yeah, so I want to preface this. I was supposed to order plain wings, but I ordered wings with hot sauce on them, so we're going to be putting additional hot sauce on the wings. So we're starting with the Explorer's Den hot sauce.
So wait, I have a question about the rules.
Sure.
So we're having 7 wings. So we finished...
We're having 8, so this is the first
one,
wing, and then 7 additional wings with hot sauce on it.
Okay.
I'm sure the rules will change as we go on.
Okay.
I don't really care. We'll figure it out. All right. So Tyler, I'll ask you
This
a question.
one, yeah,
Let's
I'm not
have
too
a-
nervous about this one.
Pretty good. Good wing.
I'm going to be real. That does not have a lot of hot sauce on that. So
Wasn't
that
hot?
makes me a lot happier because
It's a good start.
I was afraid that those would. I'm not
Pass
like.
me the paper towel.
I'm not a. Yeah,
Let's not spill the milk.
that wasn't bad. Wasn't really bad.
It wasn't that bad. No, it was
I'm just happy because
it's our starter.
there's not a like base of hotness on it
Yeah.
that we are adding to. So that makes me happy.
They'll
It's
get
kind of
hot.
just like a plain wing now. So that's nice.
Well, I'm really thankful for your food review. I'll contact Yelp.
Yeah. Make sure you talk to Explorer's Den about putting more.
Yeah, Mr.
Mr.
Den.
Den.
Yeah. Tell Den that he needs to put more hot sauce on this.
So, Tyler, you're a criminal justice major.
I am.
What else? Tell us about your life of LaSalle, what you do, what you've done.
What I've done. So I was on the water polo team.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Yeah, thanks, Brian. Appreciate that. Yeah, so I'm a criminal justice and sociology double major, minoring in political science. So, I don't have that much homework. I don't do that much things around school. As my dear roommates know that I don't tend to do a lot of homework. I don't usually have a lot of things to do, so...
Yeah.
But I will be going to law school next year somewhere.
Congratulations.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Don't know where yet, but somewhere. And so all the homework that I didn't do in undergrad will be made up during those years. So
And you can always go to the University of American Samoa. That's where Saul Goodman went, and he's a fantastic lawyer.
hey, yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Shout out Breaking Bad. Great show.
And Better Call Saul, the spinoff.
There's a spinoff?
Are you
I
messing with me?
didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's called Better Call Saul. It's about his life as a
I
lawyer.
feel like you're lying.
I'm not.
Is he being serious? He's being serious? Oh, God, I gotta watch that. As a big Breaking Bad fan, I'm sad I didn't know
Sounds like you're a huge fan.
that.
The
my
biggest
bad.
maybe.
My fault.
Let's get to the next one.
Yeah, let's do it.
Emily, thank you for passing out the sauce
You're welcome.
through a
Good.
spoon.
Can I just...
I just
Should we just pour a little
That's
on the
just
plate?
also
Just pour a little?
That's just regular hot sauce. So
You don't sound very entertained.
I'm just not as afraid as I'm going to be.
Yeah, you're fine. See, you were so stressed out about nothing. It's dripping a little bit.
I'll be honest. This one has more hot sauce on it,
I really want to drink the milk just because I'm thirsty, but I know I need to save it.
and you don't want to look
Well,
like your
there's a
mouth
whole
is
gallon.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I'm a big milk drinker.
It's good for your bones, so that was kind of a lot.
You'll get through it. All right, second
We'll get through it
wing.
together.
Here we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Really not that bad either. Well, yeah, that's fine.
No.
It's a little
It's a little
spicy.
bad.
It's a little bad.
Okay, I would like to say that it's not that bad for me. So,
So good.
you know why?
Keep that energy, bro.
I will. Brings me back to my childhood.
Yeah. Why don't you tell us about your first experience with spice? You were giving us a little.
So this is the reason. The reason why I'm not good with spice and don't like spice. It's actually not a sad story, but it's pretty messed up. So when I was young, I was a very, very bad child, and I still am to some extent, but I was very, very bad. As a 4-5-year-old, I used to swear a lot at my students and my teachers and stuff, basically for no reason.
Once again, used to.
Yeah, used to. I still, have an outburst once or twice. So, but so it got so bad that I would swear like every single day at my when I say no reason, I mean like literally no reason.
Yeah, it's just like you're.
Like, how old was Tyler when he was doing this?
I was like 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I remember it's kind of weird because I remember one time that my teacher or whatever you want to call him was like, "Hey, it's time for a nap," and I was like, "Go F yourself!" For no reason. There's no reason to do that.
So, out of pocket.
It got so bad that my dad started giving me tablespoons of hot sauce, and it didn't deter me from doing it. So he started giving me tablespoons of hot sauce for every letter of a swear word that I would say. So just for example, if I said the F word or something, there's 4 letters in the F word. So I would get 4 tablespoons of hot sauce for that word, and then however many words I said, he'd add it all up, and that's the amount of tablespoons of hot sauce that I would have to eat. And so imagine as a 4-year-old kid.
I feel like you should have built up a tolerance.
You would think, but now whenever I eat hot sauce, it's all I can think about. So
it's like a sadder backstory than Batman.
Yeah, I feel
yeah.
So that's the reason I don't eat spice, because it's kind of like a PTSD kind of thing, I guess.
Well, I'm glad that the pod, not only today are you going to be enjoying some nice Hot Ones-esque episode, but maybe we'll get a little exposure therapy for you.
I might start having Vietnam flashbacks.
Yeah.
Sometime during this.
Just start, you just start being like, F you, Dad! Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, so if you just start seeing me twitch, that's just a flashback. So
perfect. Well,
don't worry too much about it.
I'll make sure to add on. I want you to get the full Vietnam experience.
I appreciate that.
I apologize to any reviewers who are Vietnam veterans.
I don't know if
Thank
that's
you for
our
your
demographic.
service.
It might be.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
I'm going to drink this, not because my mouth is hot, it's because I'm thirsty. That's when I put that out there.
Okay.
The sip I had made me realize how much I hate just white milk.
Well, you'll get through it. Let's get to the next one, because speaking of the military, I have further questions. Thank you, Emily. It's like a wine connoisseur.
Or spin it around.
Yeah. The legs on this hot sauce.
Going well so far. Going strong, boys. Going strong.
You're having a fun time.
Yeah. I'm a little bit less nervous now, but the way that everyone reacted to the last one, I'm still got that in the back.
Shh, they don't know.
Got that in the back of my
The
mind.
viewers don't know.
Here you go.
It's
God.
It really is
starting to be in my nose now, though.
Yeah, I'm a little congested. All right. Down the hatch.
Cheers, everyone. Yeah, that one's definitely a little more spicy.
Yeah.
You know?
My bite was all sauce and very little wing. Oh, I feel it in my throat.
That brings me back to my childhood. I'm gonna be straight up.
I'm getting nervous.
That one's not horrible.
It's not the worst. It's just you can feel it now. Yeah. Okay.
Never mind. That was bad. It wasn't that bad, but it's gonna get worse.
It's gonna get a lot worse.
Yeah, I'm not.
It gets better. Yeah.
I'm
Emily is nodding off camera. So, in discussion about veterans, your brother is in the military.
Oh, he is. Yes, he is.
Why don't you tell us a little about that, or what you can tell?
What I can tell. That's very mysterious. Yeah. So my brother, good old, is how old is he? He's 24. He's gonna be turning 25 soon. He is in the Navy. He is a United States Navy SEAL. So he's a Yeah, pretty exponential person, honestly. He's a great guy. He's kind of crazy in the head when you have to be a certain level of crazy to do that kind of stuff. So he's yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you ever read Catch-22?
Catch-22
in high school?
I don't think I have.
The running joke is that the main character is like a pilot in World War II, and he like really does not want to fly these planes because he's worried he's gonna die.
Yeah.
So the line of the big line of the book is that he constantly asks to like stop flying because he's crazy, and then they go, well, we can only stop you from flying if you ask us. And he's like, okay, I'm asking you, I'm crazy, you can't fly me. And he's like, well, we can't ground you because clearly you're not crazy because you're worried you're going to die. And that's a perfectly rational thing to be afraid of.
Mm-hmm.
So the joke is that it's like the only way for him to stop flying is to ask, but if he asks, he cannot stop flying.
Yeah.
So the point of this isn't just to talk about some random book. The point is that to be in the military and to serve our great nation, you have to be a little nuts. He's
definitely a little crazy. And especially like the kind of training that they go through. I don't know how much you guys know about that, but like there was they call it Hell Week, right? So I don't know what happens in it. He doesn't talk about it. It's kind of funny because my PTSD comes from hot sauce. His PTSD comes from
like actual things
like that
are traumatic.
So he hasn't talked. He hasn't said a lot of things about it because So he went. It starts Sunday at 9 p.m. and it goes until Friday morning at 9 a.m. And within those 5.5 days, whatever it is, he slept for 2 hours in 5.5 days. So,
and we complain about finals week.
And I complain about finals week. So, but yeah, it's like also, just like you said, though, it's kind of a motivation for me that, like, if he can do something like that, like,
that's very inspiring.
What am I
to
complaining
think about?
There's nothing I can complain about, man.
Yeah.
Because when I want to go to sleep, I go to sleep. Yeah. So I'm not sleep deprived or anything like that. So it's not really for me to complain about.
Well, I will tell you this. I'm glad we're going through your trauma rather than his trauma on this show.
Because
unless he wants to come on the show.
I mean, I'm not going to do that, but if you want to do that, do each his own.
Yeah, I will be watching from the live studio audience if we do that again. Because I'm going to be honest, lips hurt.
Lips hurt? Not feeling great? Well, I think that means it's time for the next one.
Yeah.
Let's get it. I can feel this is going to be...
You know what I don't like about these sauces?
What?
They all look the same.
That was a good on Emily's part, though.
Yeah, I feel like that's good, yeah.
But they are...
Shout out to Emily.
100% not all the same.
Oh, that was a
I
lot.
feel like I'm going to put this on there, though. Like the same way that
Tyler, you have to get the sauce. Why do you keep smelling it, bro?
I just want to see.
It's only going to make
it
it's only going to be more uncomfortable for you. If it's good, you're not going to notice, and if it's bad, you're not going to feel good about it.
All right.
Are you reusing wings? I feel like
I
should
am.
probably start doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking like one bite out of each wing, so.
Yeah. I can see my roommates hungrily watching.
They're really
hoping for some leftovers here.
Don't worry, boys, we got you.
I'm going to drench in the hottest one, though. That's the rule. If you want it, you have to work for it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get in here. They're shaking their heads. All right. Ready? Here we go.
Cheers, everyone.
That's not bad. Oh. Yeah.
Oh. It sneaks up.
That snuck up. Oh, I'm in a lot of pain.
Am I going crazy? Because
I'm going to hold off a little on the milk. Because I feel like you have to endure it. You can't just drink milk immediately.
Yeah, I can't.
I got a lot on my lips, and that's like not making this fun.
You can't do that. You gotta go.
I didn't feel that one. I think my mouth is numb.
No, that. What number is this?
That was the fourth one.
Okay, we're halfway.
Yeah. That was the fun
At
one.
least, yeah.
So,
I didn't.
What?
I don't feel that one.
Good, then you're having a fun time. You're so worried.
Third sauce.
Dude, relax. You're gonna get through the show. It'll be fine. You don't have to feel it. I do feel it.
That wasn't that bad. I feel like I'm proving people wrong in the live studio audience.
You are.
I feel like I'm proving people
The
wrong.
haters are watching,
haters
and they're not. Well, they're not impressed.
Yeah, they're definitely impressed that I have not cried yet.
Yeah,
because I feel like I'm not going to name who it is. Their name starts with an R, ends in.
They were also a past guest.
Edgy.
It starts with an R and ends in edgy.
Edgy. It's he said third wing I would be on my ass. So
we actually have people waiting outside the studio with 2 baseball bats. So if you don't cry from the wings, we will make sure you cry.
Well, I guess I'll have to force myself to cry.
So, fair enough. So your brother is a Navy SEAL. You're a big gym rat. I believe you are.
You know,
You're in a certain club at the gym.
Some may say
from
that.
what I've heard. Why don't you tell us a little about your?
So
the number 1000's in it.
The club. Yeah, you know, I'm the one and only person in the 1,000-pound club at LaSalle. I mean,
see, when I weigh 1,000
shout out
pounds,
my boys
I have to
over
get
there.
liposuction.
Yeah.
Am I right?
I didn't. What did you say?
When I hit the 1,000-pound club, they just told me to get liposuction.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm probably gonna.
They like that.
They thought it was funny.
All right. Yeah, you know. Maybe I'll think about that. I'll look into that one.
Hot wings for thought.
I'll look into that. But yeah, you know, I have a few people who I know that are, you know, on the up and coming, you know. Shout out Jordan and Velka. Not as much Reggie. But
sounds about right. Notice you left my name out, but it's cool. It's fine. It's good.
I think we all know why I did that.
Well, that hurt my feelings more than the wings hurt my face.
But yeah, you know, I recently hit some pretty nice personal bests that I'm pretty happy about. You know, 455 squat, 325 bench, not bad. And I needed 220-pound deadlift to join the 1,000-pound club. And that's my second warm-up, so I just, you know, hit that real quick, and then I, you know, happily took my place.
Yeah. Well, do you think the fact that, you know, you were a student athlete, do you think you've, like, kind of funneled that energy into the gym?
Oh, yeah. Like I said, back to the whole water polo thing. Shout out Brian. Brian Baptiste, for all you don't know about that.
I don't know Brian.
Shout out Brian Baptiste, the athletic director here at LaSalle. He cut my sport, so, you know, I joke around about, you know, using that pain and agony and half depression that gave me that to motivate me in the gym. And, you know, yeah, so I would, as much as I don't like you, Brian Baptiste, if you're watching, I thank you at the same time.
Well, they say pain is gain, and it sounds like emotional pain is your game.
Yeah, mental pain is my game.
Yeah.
I suggest it to everyone because it helps a lot.
Well, I try and give as much emotional pain to everyone around me.
Wow, well, that's not a nice thing for you to do, I feel like.
Oh, well, it'll all be worth it in the end.
To do that to you? Yeah?
Yeah, big time.
That.
Her specifically.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I hear that your roommates don't like you very much, but...
Well, that really hurt my feelings, and they're over there, and they're both shaking no at that comment, so...
That is for sure not what Velcro
That's
said.
definitely what's happening right now. Yeah.
It's all good, man.
Hey, man.
Happens.
You know, if we're talking about roommates not liking someone,
Yeah.
my roommates all really like your mom.
My mom?
Yeah.
I mean, she's a really cool lady, so I mean...
She is cool.
Hey, she provides things that people, you know...
She certainly provided things.
A lot of things that people don't like.
Yeah.
So...
Let's get the next wig.
Oh, I'm scared.
You're gonna get through it.
I have to do less.
We just said pain is gain.
I think that was my downfall
Dude,
last time.
dude, the smelling thing's starting to annoy me as I feel...
My nose
Maybe you
is
should start
starting to
smelling
run.
Maybe you should try not being such a jerk.
Hey, man. You're the one that talked about my mom.
You're the one talking about me.
I think we should kick Dave off the podcast. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, fair enough.
Just kidding, Dave. You're the best.
Yeah, we actually looked into having Stephen Colbert replace me, but he turned us down.
Turned you down?
Yeah.
Wasn't into our
Well,
11-week.
Did we just lose the sauce?
Oh.
You don't have to. Don't worry.
No, you do. All right. Thank you, Emily. We have some technical difficulties, but our chairman, our fearless producer, is resolving it.
I only put a
we
little
speak.
because I'm scared.
I put a lot on this one, so.
I put a healthy dab.
All right.
Cheers.
You put a healthy dab.
You know what? You know what we actually need? A dab of ranch.
A what? A dab of ranch? We do have ranch in the
Wasn't
bag.
that a part of a song? No.
Yeah, I want to roll with a dab.
Yes, that was the joke.
Shout out whoever sings that.
Let's
song.
eat the wing.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. This is bad.
It like burns like.
Oh my god, I can feel that in my in the back of my head.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah. That one, I put a lot on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
You're okay.
Come on, boys.
The milk isn't helping.
Wow.
Milk is also good.
We still have 3 more.
Wow. That one was. It's like in the back of my throat.
Yeah, it's like the milk didn't work.
Tyler, I thought of a good question for you.
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to hear it.
Yeah. So, as your time at LaSalle is beginning to come to a close,
Yeah.
what is your favorite and least favorite thing that has happened in this time?
You can't count this show.
You can't count the show or the water polo.
Oh, okay. That was gonna be my least favorite thing. My favorite thing.
Sorry. Continue.
If I had to, one of my favorite things, can it be about water polo? My
Yeah.
favorite thing? Okay, so my favorite thing, probably last spring we were 12th in the country, so that's like a big accomplishment that I feel like, because we, my freshman year, my roommate's freshman year, we went all the way from my freshman year we literally won 2 games out of I don't know how many. I think it was like high 20s, like 28 or something like that. You feeling all right over there?
I'm feeling great.
It was like 20 some games, and we won 2 of them. So just the progression that I saw from like all my teammates and all my people who I played with, and we went from two wins in a season my freshman year to 12th in the country. So that was probably that was probably, we were 1 game away from NCAA's. So
Yeah.
we
That's a very fond memory.
yeah. So that's probably one of my favorite memories at LaSalle.
Well, congratulations.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Yeah.
What's your worst memory?
My worst memory. Gosh, it's hard to.
You can be as personal as you want.
It's hard to just not. It's hard to just not say.
The water polo,
but
yeah.
so
Maybe something like funny and bad, like unfortunate rather than like bad.
Like meeting me.
okay, yeah, that's definitely up there. I think the worst.
We're
thing,
living with Reggie.
The thing, the worst thing.
You gotta tell me about it.
I would say the worst thing was probably. I don't know if I can say this on this podcast, but I'm gonna
You can say it.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. The copious amounts of alcohol that we consumed. It was probably very, very dangerous for myself.
I've heard stories about that semester, and it sounds like a terrible, terrible time. And I'm really glad I wasn't a part of it.
Yeah. Also, it was also last spring, so my best and my worst happened. Actually, what am I talking about? How about COVID? Hold on.
Yeah, that might be something.
I forgot. It's the hot sauce, man.
I feel like you already had 0 homework assignments, and with COVID, you had even less. Yeah. I feel lightheaded.
Really?
Yeah, really. Yeah, really.
Probably, yeah. COVID's definitely up there. COVID's definitely up there. But number 2 is probably last spring semester and all the extracurricular activities that me and my friends engaged in. It was very unhealthy. There was one time that I thought that I was gonna die, and that's not an exaggeration.
We love you there, folks.
I have people who in this room who can attest to this. So that was probably pretty low. Sorry if my mom's watching this. I know she worries about me, but it's gonna be what it is. I guess my mouth is on fire, bro.
Dude, this sucks. Let's get the next hot sauce. Emily's been eyeing up this one.
Never mind.
That's the one I dropped. But
Oh, okay. So I feel okay.
I fixed it.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks.
The
This is fine,
folks in the audience
right?
are counting.
Peanut gallery is
The peanut gallery, yeah, really. Dude, I don't feel good about this.
Oh,
Why did you do that, man? Why would you do that?
oh, god damn.
Yeah, this isn't good for me. I might cry on this one or the next one.
Oh god. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just don't feel
My nose
good.
is starting to run.
I'm gonna need that milk. I want to replenish this cup here.
Oh, that was a lot.
You'll get through it. You seem like you're doing the best out of us 3.
I'm not too bad with spice. I also think I'm kind of not putting as much as you guys.
You're probably you're probably just better with spice. I'm really bad with spice.
Oh, that was a lot more than I wanted.
I have a fun story to share about my first experience with spice after you take this plate.
Yeah, let's go around and say our first spices.
Actually, I
we
have
heard
two.
Tyler's,
Yes.
We
so-
heard yours. I have two very good stories,
I have a
but
good one, too.
let's
Alright.
take some bites here.
Gosh, I'm looking forward to it. I'm nervous now.
Oh,
No.
that one was bad.
That's really bad. Oh yeah, that's bad. So, my brother and sister. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's bad. That's
Oh
so
my
bad.
God, bro.
I'm never forgiving you for buying these hot sauces. Emily.
I hate you. I don't know who you are, but...
This is awful. This is a really bad one. And knowing there's two more makes me feel
My
so
one
much worse.
nostril is just like consistently dripping.
My entire face is just really hot.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah, so my first experience, I remember my brother and sister really enjoyed messing with me. I'm 7 years younger than my sister and 5 years younger than my brother, so there's an age gap. And my sister, when we were children, my sister was very malicious. And I remember one time we were eating sushi, and there was this big ball of wasabi. And I was like, Mom, what's that? And then my sister was like, try it. So I got a big forkful and I put it in my mouth, and it was a horrible experience. And
That's not smart.
it was not good. Yeah, it was really bad. And I remember I only had water, and that didn't help. We didn't have any milk in the house.
I'm literally shaking.
It was actually fruit punch. Yeah, I'm not. Dude, this sucks. And then one time in Newtown, there's this thing called the Grange Fair, which is like a farming fair. And I went with a close friend of mine, who I'm still friends with to this day. Shout out Matt.
Shout out, Matt.
Goat. You're the legend, Matt.
He's very good with spicy foods, and I'm not. And there's this, like, it was some, like, peppery plant or something, and he dared me to, like, eat it, and there was the seeds in it, which
The seeds.
you're not
that's what
supposed to
gets
deal
you.
with the seeds.
No,
And I
seeds are
remember
bad.
I ate, like, the whole thing, and I was walking around the fair, and my entire face was, like, we're not there yet, but I was, like, crying, like, my nose was stuffy, and then, like, his mom refused to take me home. She was like, no, like, we're
Matt's
staying at the
mom.
fair. And then finally, I remember after we went to Applebee's, I was just, like, chugging milkshakes.
Yeah, shout out Matt.
Shout out Matt and his
Not-
mom.
But not his mom.
Not shout out Matt's mom.
Mrs. Weinhardt is a very good lady. And
Not at the fair.
not at the fair. No, not at the fair, but she's great. Kylie, why don't you share your story?
My story is, I don't know if I personally remember it, but my parents love to tell this story. I'm the oldest kid, and so it was like just me and my parents when I was like an infant, maybe not an infant, but like a baby, at a Mexican restaurant.
Okay.
And
Shout out Enrique.
Shout out Enrique. So I don't know. Somehow one of these dishes comes out with like this big spicy pepper, and my dad thinks, "Oh, I should feed this to my baby."
That's funny.
And
How
so
old
we,
were you?
like I
You were
don't
an
know.
infant, you said?
Like not like I was probably like
A toddler, probably.
like a toddler. Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't remember it. I wasn't old enough to remember it, but he fed me this pepper in this restaurant, and like I was crying, my nose was running, but like it's like us right now, except I was a baby. So
I feel like a baby right now.
thanks, Dad.
All right.
Shout out Kylie's dad.
Shout out the next sauce. Let's get this
Shout
over
out the
with.
next sauce.
I
Wait,
like feel
How
sick.
many more do we have left?
We have two
This is
left.
the second to last one.
We might have to take a break.
Okay,
I'm
I think
gonna-
we need to take a break because I have a message for my co-host.
Me?
Yeah.
Let's pause it. Oh, God. All right.
Okay.
I'm reconsidering my life.
Dude, so am I, all right? It's showbiz.
Bro, I'm literally shaking.
Yeah, I am too.
Oh my god.
I just
Dude,
feel...
you can't smell
Oh
it.
my god.
Dude, please stop smelling it. I just, like... I'm at a point where I've hit, like... You know in economics where there's, like, a curve and you're at, like, diminishing returns? I'm at, like, diminishing returns for the milk, where, like, I need to drink more milk to deal with the spice, but the milk is,
The
like,
milk
making
is,
me
like-
feel bad because I'm on my second... I'm, like, almost on my second cup of milk. This reminds me of that time. Did I ever tell you the story where I, like... Nikki, my old roommate, used to buy, like, gallons of milk.
Oh.
And he, like, would always, like, there'd be a period where it's, like, the 2 days before they expire, we would just be drinking, like, like, so much milk.
Shout out Nikki.
Shout out Nikki. And I like one
Shout out
time-
milk, honestly.
Shout out milk.
Shout out milk.
One time I had Rumplemans.
That was a lot.
And I had nothing to use it on. Yeah, he loves Rumplemans.
Rumplemans is
I had
good.
nothing to like mix it with, so I started mixing it with milk. And then I was like really craving oysters, so I ate 10 oysters, and then I was drinking Rumpleman's milk, and I literally just I don't think I've ever felt that sick in my entire life. Like, it was brutal.
I feel like you just did it to yourself. Though.
I did do it to myself. Like,
Yeah.
we had all this milk, and I had the Rumplemans, and I had these. I really wanted oysters, and they were good oysters. It was from Hook and Reel, which is a not the place you should order oysters from. I think it was like $12 for 12. It was insane. It was a deal of the century.
How many Skullful units is the last sauce? Do you know?
Gotta be a good number.
Thanks.
When I bought the hot sauce, so it's the same hot sauce. I just like
Added-
add more and more and
yeah.
more.
Okay.
It's like the hottest hot sauce that I can find.
All right.
All right,
Down the hatch.
let's get it.
Shout out your producer, man.
Oh, that was a lot.
Oh,
Oh, that's like all on my lips, man.
That's all over my.
Oh
lips.
my god. that's bad. Oh, that's fucking bad, man. That is bad. Oh my god.
I'm like waiting for it. It's not that bad. That one wasn't that bad.
I feel like you put a ton.
I did. I put a lot on that. Oh, it's
That
all
was-
That's all in my throat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
feel it. I'm not messing
My
with it.
esophagus is like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Like deep in my like down here. I can feel
Dude, it's
it.
like if we had like I wish Claire
my
was. Shout out Claire. I wish we
God.
had Claire here to have like a chart of like the esophagus.
You got a lot worse.
Where is?
Yeah, I can feel it on like my teeth and like I just don't feel good. I feel so hot.
Well,
Okay.
I want to point out that when we decided to do this was probably not the. Oh my god.
It was at your party.
Hold up. Not a very good time for us to do that. We're dying over here.
Oh my god, I had that
It
thing.
just got on my lip.
I had the thing where you have like a chunk on your like teeth and you like lick your teeth to like get it in your throat, and it's just like I felt all of it all over again. Yeah, that's just not fun, man.
Wow, who likes stuff like this?
Enrique.
I don't get what the
You know,
enjoyment-
if we gave that bottle to Enrique, he would just drink it. He'd be like, it's so good.
I was fine until right now.
Here's the problem with me and the
I'm
hot
not feeling
stuff
fine, bro.
is like who finds what I'm feeling right now enjoyable. It like I don't get people like that, man.
Yeah, man. It's just messed up. And the worst part is like the more spicy foods you eat, the more you like can't taste normal foods, right? It's like flavor patterns are like
So you
wrong.
have-
He's nodding, so I'm like not just talking my ass here. So
Yeah.
it's like you need to keep eating spicier
Yeah,
foods.
so you just get spicier and spicier. And I don't get it. I don't understand. It's like watching sad movies. Like who wants to cry? You know, like
Enrique with the horror movies.
I don't get that.
Enrique, you know about this for sure. You like horror movies, right? Enrique can like list like the plot of like the most like every horror movie. Like I remember once we were watching this movie, he's like, "Dude, that's literally the plot to Saw 8." And it's like, how do you know that?
Saw
Like,
8.
who's watching Saw 8?
Saw-
Jay, I know you like horror movies.
Salt
but-
8 jug. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan likes to talk about how much I don't like spice, but every single time, we bring up horror movies, this man's like,
All I'm saying is
I haven't seen that in my house. I gotta call Paul on that.
one time.
What
What?
movie was it?
Annabelle Creation.
That's so lame. That's such a lame movie to be scared of. No offense, Jay. We're gonna watch I'm gonna put on Human Centipede when we get home.
No.
We're gonna watch that.
No.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Story about that. There was this kid in my 8th grade class who didn't like me, and he told me he wanted to do the human centipede to
Censor
me.
that.
Isn't that mean?
I
What?
don't think he's talking about what you think he's talking
No,
about.
he didn't.
Wait. I want to hear this again. Sorry, I was
Okay,
listening.
there was this kid in my 8th grade class, and he didn't like me. I was bullied in 8th grade.
Who wasn't?
Who wasn't?
I can
But
see why you got bullied.
I mean, like,
I'm bullied now.
okay, as a victim of past, present, and likely future bullying, I can tell this story. So this kid in my class, he didn't like me. He was like, "You're so annoying. I wish I could do the human centipede to you."
It's not.
No, and I go.
An 8th grader said this.
I go, "What's the human centipede?" And he explains the plot of the movie.
That's funnier than the original. I love the idea of being like, yeah, I wish I could like kill. I wish I could go full like. Who's the guy from Jason on you? And then it's like, who's that? And you just explain the entire plot. It's like, okay, so then he does this.
Yeah, and he would tell me this every time when we were like waiting for like the car line and the buses. He would go into detail about how he wanted to do the human centipede to me.
Here's the thing. I want to let you know something. That kid, what's his name?
I'm not putting his name on blast.
You don't have to say the last name.
He's not gonna watch this. His name was Grant. It's still
Oh, well, there you go. Of course he's a pervert.
Yeah,
His
now-
name's Grant. Yeah, like, come on.
First of all, shout out Grant. That's
Shout out Grant.
But Grant liked you for sure.
Yeah, he had a crush on you.
That's just how it was.
He had a crush.
Would you go up to a woman you liked and say, "I want to do the human centipede"?
Absolutely.
Because
That's
you're
my
so
that's my
annoying?
Tinder line. I'd slide into DMs and I'm
Hey,
like,
we don't kink shame around here, okay?
Yeah, I'm like-
2022, man.
I'm like, listen, baby. I actually just go to parties and I walk up to random women and I just
It's
start
like,
explaining
"Hey,
plots of movies
shawty."
to them. I'm like, what's good, shawty? Ever see American Psycho? And it's just, and then I
You
just
do
explain
that?
the entire
Yeah,
plot.
you do that, I dice roll on people, so.
You just do, let's see it.
Or either of these things effective.
No.
No, I'm a virgin.
I like that every show we get a little bit more
Like raunchy?
suggestive.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but an all-timer for me, I learned this from my roommates, it's the ultimate pickup line, it's, what's good, shawty? And then if that doesn't work out,
I just touched my face.
you walk out and
Oh,
come
no.
back, you're gonna be
Oh, no.
fine. You walk out, come back and go, what's good, baby girl?
I just touched my eyes. I just touched my eyes.
Should we freaking the last song?
Where? Let's get this last song.
I think that anyone who wants to have a different
Jay
should.
spraying. That's so mean, Jay. That's
Is it
so
that bad? I want everyone to have to try it.
They did. They passed it around. Well, Reggie didn't. Get over here. You're
No,
out, so-
you stay over there. Ray.
Actually, yeah, I don't want to on the show anymore.
No, you stay over
I'll
there.
come eat this one with you.
No.
All right.
No,
Yeah.
no, because it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Yeah, that's true.
He hasn't been building up.
Because they're the big tough guys.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It'll lather a whole entire way for me to leave it.
Okay.
Well, I don't care.
Can I get the bottle?
Yeah.
Get over here.
Make it the bad one.
See, this is bad for you, Reggie, because you haven't tried.
Oh, my God.
No.
That says Carolina Reaper on it.
Shut up! Eat that. I want the
How
majority
much
of the sauce.
more?
That much sauce, though.
That was a good amount of sauce.
That wasn't that much sauce.
It was fun. Thanks, man. Go sit down.
Get out of the shot.
It's time.
This is why you weren't a reoccurring guest. Just kidding, Reggie. I would have been happy to have you again, but we have a lot of people we have to go through. All right.
So yeah, I was the second guest. More important.
I also want
That's
to
true.
talk about how you brought this up to me doing this show at 11 o'clock today. I had no time to prepare.
What would you have done to prepare?
I don't know. Probably
Cat.
more spicy things.
I'm just gonna take a bunch of niacin after this and just sweat it all out. Shout out Noah.
He's all good. No, it's all good.
Shout out. This is a big shout out episode.
I thought that was the joke.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I mean, it is.
Why are you laughing? Oh, fuck you, Reggie. Censor that. We're done. I don't care.
Because he's
Your grandma doesn't want to hear you say that. Should I do a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's.
Oh my God, you guys are.
Oh.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, dang.
This is a different bottle. These are different hot sauces.
Yeah, because she mixed it with a normal one, so she could
Oh,
add varying
whatever.
degrees.
Hold on. I'm nervous, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
I feel like if I did it just on its, I feel like if I had the mixture, I wouldn't have felt proud.
I've never been more nervous than
I have to look myself in the mirror after this and say I went through hot ones and I made it.
I feel like I deserve a T-shirt.
They have t-shirts. Oh, we should have bought the t-shirts. We messed up.
Hold that door.
Hold that door.
I'm gonna put more in there.
So Tyler, before we start, I'm gonna ask a question, then we'll eat it, and then I'll ask you another one. You're a big fan of cinema. You're a big fan of the TV show I Think You Should Leave. I'm a fellow fan. Specifically the bit where he goes, frickin' bonies.
Yeah.
Seriously, frickin' bonies. These chicken bones.
Nah.
It's a great show. I was introduced by my brother, and I like it a lot.
Why don't you tell me some of your favorite movies, TV shows, and why?
My favorite movie and TV shows. Favorite TV show is The 100. It's on Netflix. Highly suggested. I've watched it 3 straight times.
Really?
It's 7 seasons. Great show. Boy Reggie back there. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Fun.
I wasn't saying it wasn't gonna be bad.
This guy back here.
I respect Reggie's patrician taste. I'm going to defend Reggie here for a second.
And then so he.
You have good taste in movies, Reg, and art.
Yeah.
A fellow
He's,
classical
like,
music
crying.
listen to.
It's bad. It's bad.
So yeah, the 100%. I suggest to anyone.
I'm like afraid.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have looked back there.
Okay.
But yeah,
All right, let's get to it.
100%.
Let's get to it.
Highly suggest it.
All on the lips, baby.
I gotta
Immediate.
find the willpower for this.
Oh my god.
The longer you wait, the worse it's gonna make the bite.
It's. I have to find the willpower for this.
You got this, ball.
I would rather do anything except for eat something right now. Anything.
Eat it. Let's go. That's not good.
It's like,
Oh my god. Oh my
Dude,
god.
I'm like
Are you
just
dumb?
not-
Are you dumb? Oh my god. Oh my
Guys,
god.
I'm in so much pain.
Holy. Sorry, my bad. Oh my god. 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 I don't like you. Oh god.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how I drink this.
Final question.
Hold on. Go ahead, ask it.
go ahead.
You're planning to be a law student.
Yeah.
What do you think was the primary influence in you wanting to become a lawyer? Why do you want to be a lawyer?
Money.
And
Funny.
I'm kidding. Don't.
And,
don't believe that.
yeah, what do you have to say? You're a criminal justice major. You study sociology. What do you think about the current justice system and
You
stuff
asked
like
this
that?
the last. You had to keep this till the end.
It's the fun of the game.
That's why it's fun.
I'm really shaking.
I'm crying.
Okay, what do I think about the criminal justice system? All right.
Alright.
It's bad. It's not good. It's not good at all. It's kind of like these wings. Oh my god. Hold on. I can't even think.
You gotta answer this quick because we gotta end the show soon.
I'm
man.
sorry. Criminal justice system, not good. Has a lot of discrimination in it. I think that a lot of times people who go to jail don't need to be in jail. I think that we favor incarceration over rehabilitation. Can't do that. Don't do that. Problem with that is, wise man once said, his name's Eric. He's in prison. I had a class with him. He was in prison.
Shout out Eric.
Shout out Eric. No,
Shout out Eric.
shout out Eric. He's a really, really cool guy. One of the wisest, smartest guys I know. He's in prison 50 years. He says you can't have incarceration with rehabilitation at the same time. Completely agree. Can't do that. If you want to rehabilitate people, bring them out back into society in a very positive way. Can't. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You can't.
It doesn't get better.
No, it doesn't. It gets a lot worse. It's okay. What I was saying. Have to find a way to make prison for people who actually deserve to be rehabilitated. I do not think that people who are... Oh, God, hold on. I think that people who don't deserve to be out don't need to be out, but people who are nonviolent, drug offenders, things like that, keeping them in prison will make them worse. Keeping them out of prison, it's better for them, better for their family, better for the community. Yeah.
Great take. So why do you want to be a lawyer?
To do just that, honestly. Do just that and keep people out of prison who don't need to be in prison. Yeah, and put people in prison who need to be in prison. I'm not saying that all people need to be in prison. Most people don't. And I want to keep people who are not supposed to be in prison out of prison, give them a second chance in life. Because if you put them in prison, label criminal, felon, they'll be like that for the rest of their life. It won't be good.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. I was originally gonna be like, oh, let's just do a little dab of it, and then we'll do a hot take. But we're not gonna do that because I did that, and that was brutal. So we're gonna end the show there.
The whole
Tyler,
thing was a hot take.
Wow.
description of the episode right there.
That's legendary.
Maybe
right
the
there.
title.
That is just not
Tyler,
fun.
You were a great guest.
I
I,
appreciate
had a
it.
great
Thanks for
time.
coming
This was a
on.
great
Yeah.
episode.
Appreciate you guys
I'm sure my
having me
roommates are
on.
gonna love
Thanks
the
to
wings.
the studio audience.
Thanks to the live studio audience. Reggie, thank you for being a trooper. Yeah, so does mine. Get over it. But I get it. Don't get over it. it's hard to get over because the second you stop drinking the milk, it comes back. Like my tongue. I'm just gonna knock this out. I'm not pouring. Well, no.
I can't feel my lips. I'm gonna be honest. I can't feel my lips.
I think I got trauma from this experience.
Shout out my dad.
Shout out Tyler's dad. Shout out my dad too.
Yeah.
Shout out everybody.
Shout out the world. Tyler, thanks for being here.
Yeah, I appreciate
Happy
it.
to have you.
Yeah.
I appreciate
He's the
it.
shakes. Hopefully not from the alcohol. Hopefully from the wings. If you have any questions, comments, or connections, please email me at o'briend10@lasalle.edu.
For me, McGovern Kate at lasalle.edu.
Thank you so much and have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks.